Okay, so this is one of your earlier throws. This is a view from the front here, which is going to show you a couple things, now some of which you already worked on and addressed, and some of which we still need to focus on. But let's just take a look at your stride here. Okay, so I'm not sure if we addressed this or not, but there's this thing called the hallway, and you're going to read about it in your evaluation document. Okay, but basically there's an imaginary tunnel that exists between you and whoever your target is, or wherever your target is at any time. And it's about, I guess, about 1.5 yards wide. Okay. Your goal is to, let's separate it here. Your goal is to, let's call that the middle. Okay. Your goal is to take your stride foot and land it in the left half of that hallway. That will allow you to open up your hips properly and come through more of a north to south style of throwing in terms of your body movement. Okay. And what you're going to see is, say you step directly on the midline, what that causes is, first of all, you're cutting off your hips. So your hips are across and down. And secondly, what's going to happen is you're going to end up coming around your body. Okay, you're going to come around that leg. See the rotation you've got going on in your upper body? You're forcing that rotation to happen just because of where that stride foot lands. And yes, we want to rotate our bodies. That's part of a throw. But we want to be in more control of that rotation and not so much having the rotation throw the football, but rather the rotation be slow and controlled and let our rev ray squeeze cut right through the center of it. And you can see with that rotation happening, the front side rips open, right? There's your front arm, your front squeeze is now ripping down to the side, right here. And your elbow path of your throwing elbow is forced to come wide, right? Ideally, we want that elbow to cut right through here. Instead, because of where your stride foot lands and what your front side does, it ends up coming way out wide and swinging wide. Okay, now, the next thing you see, and we talked about this, is where your elbow wants to kind of cut across your body and angle inward on your release. So you're putting your hand under that football when you don't need to, because you'll have the wrist loaded. Okay, so that's that thing we were addressing there, that angle of your elbow. And a lot of it stems from just understanding the movement, where you're putting that foot and how that impacts your throw. That's a good view from the front there. Okay, where your stride foot lands and how you want to sort of race that elbow through and not let it get wide on you. And again, what helps with that is your front side squeeze. Good finish, really good finish.